I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please.
What if we haven't decided yet?
The law is in effect. Your time is up. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you?
Relax, Hill. Just relax. We're not here to cause trouble. At least, not in this playthrough. Not yet. Anyway, greetings ladies and gentlemen, Smiling4 here, and welcome back to Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. In the last session, well, what can I say? We basically took care of the Washington incident. You know, we head to Washington, hopefully to, repeal a, certain bill, which hopefully you did see that session, because otherwise this would make absolutely no sense, like, completely. And, for you guys that did, well, you can probably tell from the title of the video, or maybe from the thumbnail, who knows. But, yeah, this is the pro registration side of the series. Like I said at the end of the last session, I was going to be doing both of these, you know, back-to-back, have, like, first part of the pro side and the first part of the anti side, you know, put them together. It's like another session, but, you know, I'm mixing them up a bit. That being said, all you have to do, just go up to Hill.
Smart move. I'm glad to see you're going through with registration.
Of course. Yes, we'll register. The law is the law. Maybe. We're still reading the fine print. Back off, Hill. We're not doing this. If you answer to either of these ones, it remains the same thing. You just get kicked out and you're given a chance to actually register or rebel again. But no, we are registering with the law because we are law-abiding citizens.
Congratulations on making the right choice, heroes. The only one you really had. I'll look forward to working with you.
No! How could you? Cage told me I should have left with him and Iron Fist, but I didn't believe you'd do this! You damn traitors!
Well, looks like your first assignment just walked through the door. Either convince that idiot to register, or take him down.
Patriot, my own thoughts are not far from yours, believe me. But if you just think this through...
Shut up! There's nothing you can say to make me join you. This is for Cap!
Oh, and as we get a fight with the Patriot, arrest him. Our first official duty. Let's take the guy down. And like Captain America, he can be pretty, powerful. In his own little unique way. But, we have got the advantage. Because we have the Wolverine! And... launch! Haha. Bring it on! I'll take that. Ow. Here it goes again. That's it, buddy. Bam! This ends here. Oh, hold on. Now, this ends here. Sorry, Patriot. That's for your own good.
An unfortunate introduction to government service for you. I'm sorry it had to come to that. Cage and Iron Fist refused to sign and escaped, and they're apparently not alone. I'm just glad you made the correct decision. Let's head back into the main area. We're gonna have our hands full, I expect, and I'm sure Tony will want to thank you personally once he gets back from Washington.
And thus, we join the pro heroes.
I don't need to tell you that you've made the right choice. You're here. And that means you understand the reality of our situation. You know what we're up against. Who we're up against. We simply can't restore the public's faith in us, while Captain America and his recruits are still playing by the old rules.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to use their expanded authority to keep supervillain activity in check. That leaves us with responsibility for dealing with the rogue heroes.
We need to act decisively to end this fast. We have a few leads, and may be close to identifying one or more locations being used as hideouts by the rebels. Come back here later. By then, we should have something more solid. I hate that it's come to this, but we have a job to do. We'll reconvene at the briefing station when you're ready.
Sir, yes sir. Before we do, I got some items to grab. Like a certain dialogue thing. Richards calls Stark. And the simulator disc for... is this... How are the Ducks? Yep, sure enough. And right here to the console,
Hello.
Mr. Fantastic
Can I help
himself. Someone said you figured this out with math. Were slide rules involved?
Yes, I applied a working model of Asimov's psychohistory concept, a way to predict where societies will go in the future.
That exists? Because I know a lot of theories and all, but I've never heard of that one. Unless they just made it up for this game. Or in the comics. They still can't forecast the weather, but you think you can predict humanity? Now that's a good point. I can't even predict what color underwear I'll put on tomorrow. Can we all? We literally just pick up whatever is one in front of there. You know, at least I do. Something psycho here, alright, but isn't our history. Or even the truth. I'm kinda curious about this predicting humanity thing.
Oh, most definitely. And in this case, it was incredibly clear what the consequences would be if all heroes opposed the act.
Well, no duh. Anyone can figure that out. You don't have to be a super genius to understand that kind of stuff. Between you, Stark, and Henry Pym, it seems like we're in the big brain central over here.
From a scientific point of view, perhaps. But science alone can't win a war. And Captain
Sure can.
America is a brilliant strategist, as well as an incredibly charismatic figure.
Yes, but intelligence can always win. Ever heard that expression, brain over brawn? Brains are pretty big stuff. It's not all about brute force. You're right, we're screwed. Well, we'll have to join the resistance. But Mom says smarts were better. She wouldn't lie to me, right? I don't know. Seemed to work pretty well in World War II.
That's one way of looking at it, I suppose. I have to get back to my work now.
I was expecting more of a funny response to that. Oh well. That kind of dragged. Alright, then let's see here. I know that tin head's around here somewhere. I guess while we're at it, we can grab this stuff. Civil War Choice Art Bundle. Awesome. Yeah, there he is. The good old Iron Head himself.
Hello. What can I do for you?
You know what sounds like the worst idea ever? Picking a fight with Captain America and pals.
He's given us no choice. We've cornered the government enough as it is. If we all refused registration, they'd take every one of us down.
I know. Maybe if we offer them delicious snack cakes, they'll give up. Sounds like a recipe for ridiculous amounts of property damage. You seriously think S.H.I.E.L.D. could pull that off? Let's be
There's
diplomatic.
always hope. With any luck, Cap will give up quickly once we show him what he's up against.
Wanna bet on that? It's Captain Freaking America. Even the trailers to the Civil War movie, he ain't giving up. Not without a fight. Hell, that's a lot less stupid than it sounded. With any luck, how's about narrowing that down, Shellhead? Cap give up. Right. And your plan B?
We'll do what we have to do to end this.
Even if that means killing the guy? Because I don't like the sound of that. I'm just saying. Can I talk to him normally? I guess not. So I guess that remains the same way no matter what. Is there anything else? Maybe that's it? Hopefully there's no Songbird conversations yet, at the very least. Doesn't look like there is. Okay then. Time to change up the team. And the team I'm going for is as follows. I'll be doing the same thing on the other side as well. So I'm gonna have the leader, Iron Man. Of course. He's our Ironhead. Next up, Mr. Fantastic himself, and it was already aligned, so yay, that helps. And man, I wish I could actually swap these guys around. You know, so I've had to actually select them afterwards. Then finally, the Songbird. the newest character in the roster. And I think the second female character that we've played so far. Alright, and then here's Spider-Man. There you go. Now we get the Pro Reg Heroes, plus 15% maximum health. Very, very handy. Alright then, Pro Reg, let's go. Time to show 'em no mercy. Oh, but first, more conversations. Speaking of which,
What
where ya?
can I do for you, Stark?
I'm surprised to see you here. What do you want?
I'm here to check on your progress in tracking down Captain America and his rebel friends.
Bishop's got good lead. We'll let you know if it pans out. You'll be the first to know if we have anything to report. We're on a hill. I don't need you looking over my shoulder. Ooh, yeah.
I don't know that yet. And until you prove it, I'll be right behind you. Maybe you forget that you answer to me.
No, we don't. We answer to ourselves. You can just shut it. We both answer to the same authority, Commander. This is my building, Hill. You have limited authority here. I didn't forget because it's not true. You'd better get that straight. You know what? This is my place.
Don't push me, Stark, or I'll show you just how much authority I have, here and everywhere else.
Ooh, I'm so scared. Seriously, you can just back off, lady. I know what I'm doing. So step off.
Yes? Can I help you?
Yes, actually. Is it true you were responsible for Captain America going
People
rogue?
are responsible for their own actions. Cap's a big boy, and he made his choice. The wrong one.
Uh-huh. Still, it's unfortunate it went this way. He was only doing what he felt was right. So you say. Just watch your step around me, Hill.
He threatened my people. Or is it possible you don't realize that under his squeaky clean image, Steve Rogers is a very dangerous man?
But he's also smart. Keep that in mind. How the heck did you become head of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
After Fury went into hiding, the government wanted someone with no personal connection to him to lead S.H.I.E.L.D. A fresh start.
Very funny considering, again, in the Avengers movie, there were clear ties to it. And you're comfortable with the promotion? Those are some pretty big shoes to fill, huh? So your main qualification is not knowing somebody.
My qualifications are none of your business. Let's just work together to finish this war quickly. I have work to do now. Goodbye.
Yeah, whatever. And actually, one thing that just clicked into my mind, if I remember right. Let's see. Okay, switch out Mr. Fantastic real quick. Yeah, just for temporary gambit. There we go. And then, yep, we can talk to him as Iron Man.
Hello, Tony.
Reed, the government's still making noises about wanting a more secure containment facility for heroes who refuse to register.
Can't they handle that? We've got our hands full, wouldn't you say?
When has that ever been a consideration?
Point taken. Are they still insisting they want something offshore? Outside Geneva Convention influence?
Yes. They say it's a PR thing, but I suspect otherwise. That's what they're saying. Can you do it or not? Yes. Is that a problem for you?
I believe so. Let me give it some thought.
Alright then. And before we actually switch back to good old stretchy arms, I believe if we actually go up here, and we have one of the X-Men in our party, we can talk to the good old Bishop.
Hey there.
So here we be, hunting down folks with powers. Maybe we get a few sentinels too?
If we don't police each other, the government will do it for us. At least this way we're on the inside.
Good point, mon frere. Don't know. Very strange sure this is the way that we should be going. Ah, Bishop be playing a coup. Good point, mon frere.
Glad to hear it. Not everyone does. But we have to be willing to do whatever it will take to avoid the kind of future I grew up in, where mutants are branded from birth and thrown into concentration camps.
Things not easy for Bishop, true. But you can't let that blind you to truth. Whatever it take. That don't sound good to old Remy. Can't argue there, but you heard the phrase about the path to hell.
Yeah, I know. Paved with good intentions and all that. It's a cute phrase, but you can't let it stop you from doing what you think is best.
Fair enough.
Hi, Tony.
Oh, I'm in action. You talk to him. Hey, Bishop. Any promising leads on anti-Reg force hideouts?
A few.
Any sign of Cap himself?
Not yet, no. He's well hidden, and we're not gonna break their communications code anytime soon. For the time being, we're closely following some suspicious cargo into Jersey City. Maybe the fish will take the bait.
If they do, we need to hit them hard.
I know. With any luck, we'll scare others into going legit.
Alright, one more time.
Hello. What can I do for you?
So then, wow. Didn't think we'd have any mutants on this side of the
That's
fence.
because you know nothing of real conflict. Not like I've seen, growing up in the world I did.
Do you think Captain America gives us world peace? Here we go, the old no one's had it rougher than Bishop conversation. You sure this won't turn out like a scary time travel movie? Like the one you ended up in?
Yes, I'm sure. I wouldn't be here if I thought that were even remotely possible.
Alright then. So, how come our society hasn't picked up more mutants? We have Dental.
I don't know, but it's damn disappointing. They should know better.
Should they? We could always try talking to them. Seriously. Or maybe they're hiding their no humans allowed treehouse. Let's talk it over with them. Applying violence, of course.
Watch it now. They're still my friends. Most of them, anyway. I gotta run. Later.
So would you be willing to fight, say, Cable, if it came to it? Or would you stand down? Just wondering. Alright, I think that's everyone around here and everything we've collected. I'll check this little section right here one last time just to make sure. Alright. Yeah, I think that's everything. Man. So this is what pro registration is like. That being said, Gambit buddy, your time will come soon enough. But for now, it's time for Mr. Fantastic to shine once more. The Pro Reg Heroes. And of course,
Ready when you are.
one more time. Oh, it doesn't work here. I could have sworn you could do it in this version as well, but apparently not. Well, what you gonna do? But alright then. Let's head on to our mission. And before you ask why I missed this the first time around, may I remind you, 4 sessions, 1 day. Let that all sink in. Anyway, moving on.
Yes, I applied a working model of Asimov's psychohistory concept, a way to predict where societies will go in the future. Neither could I. It only works for very large groups of people. I assure you it is. And the Fantastic Four's presence here is a reflection of just how dire the future would have been if all heroes had opposed the act. From a scientific point of view, perhaps. But science alone can't win a war. And Captain America is a brilliant strategist, as well as an incredibly charismatic figure. We have an advantage in that one area. We can't assume it means we'll prevail. No, you're in the right place. I just think it's important to guard against overconfidence. It's been nice talking with you.
They've given us no choice. We've cornered the government enough as it is. If we all refused registration, they'd take every one of us down. Backed by the full power of the federal government and military? Yes, I have no doubt. We'll do everything we can to avoid it. With any luck, Cap will give up quickly once we show him what he's up against. We'll be lucky if I'm that wrong about Steve, because in my heart, I suspect he'll never give up. I hope so too.
Can't they handle that? We've got our hands full, wouldn't you say? Well, I appreciate that. And sleep is overrated anyway. Are they still insisting they want something offshore, outside Geneva Convention influence? I suppose not.
I'm here to check on your progress in tracking down Captain America and his rebel friends. Good. I think I'll check with him myself. Don't brush me off, Stark. I want full transparency on your progress. Maybe you forget that you answered to me. I can see this is going to be a beautiful friendship. People are responsible for their own actions. Cap's a big boy, and he made his choice. The wrong one. I might say the same to you. Of course it is. There's no reason for this to have gone so far. But here we are. After Fury went into hiding, the government wanted someone with no personal connection to him to lead S.H.I.E.L.D. A fresh start. No. They let me keep my own boots. Frankly, no. But I go where I'm needed, and right now that's here. I have work to do now. Goodbye.
If we don't police each other, the government will do it for us. At least this way we're on the inside. Of course not. No one thinks the situation is ideal, but we have to be willing to do whatever it will take to avoid the kind of future I grew up in, where mutants are branded from birth and thrown into concentration camps. It's a figure of speech. I think you know what I meant. It's not. Trust me. Yeah, a few. You never know. Nothing like that. I think they're still trying to find their feet. For the time being, we're closely following some suspicious cargo into Jersey City. Maybe the fish will take the bait. Got it. Talk to you later. Stranger things have happened. I'll keep you posted. That's because you know nothing of real conflict. Not like I've seen, growing up in the world I did. I'm sure it's the path away from that future. And that's good enough for me. I'm sure you've been through plenty. But let's talk after you've spent a few years in a mutant concentration camp, okay? I don't know, but it's damn disappointing. They should know better. I don't think that's it. But I'm not sure how much they stand to gain no matter which side wins. Of course. Maybe we'll convince them eventually. Well, I've got some work to do. Talk to you later.